Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is for the month of October 2020, general reading, so career, finance, and love. All right, so let's get started. So, if you've seen videos before, I have spirit guides, and then for some of you who are guided to this video, I get messages from some of your spirits as they visit. So, and thank goodness, I don't have anybody singing in this reading. I had a couple of readings earlier today that we had some songs going out, and that really gets to be interesting, especially when they don't sing in key. Okay, thank you. So, just pull the Past Masters card, Ascended Master, and then let me do a quick shuffle as I throw energy into this for you, dear Gemini, for October 2020. And interpret the messages I'm getting from Spirit. We have a few chatty spirits for those of you who are guided here, so that's interesting. Oh, I got one tapping me on the shoulder. Isn't that nice? No permission to touch, bud. That happened to me once down in Reno. Down a haunted basement. That was interesting. Okay. Alright, couple of piles. Oops. Alrighty then. So let's get started, guys. Alright. Okay. Four of Cups. Okay, I'm getting the message from Spirit, and this cup signifies, I mean, it's cups, it's water, it's abundance, but it's like you have what you want in front of you, but you're restless. You're restless. I see a lot of restlessness. You want things to be back to normal. I guess because of the crisis, that would make sense. You want things the way they used to be, and I'm being guided to tell you that might not happen for a while, and you have to find different ways of finding that joy without the normal freedoms that we're used to having. Go anywhere, do anything. I mean, I'm used to jumping out of the country, so I get it. All right, King of Pentacles. So if you find better ways to channel that extra energy that you have instead of being restless, you'll find that there is great prosperity that you have available to you. Keep things in perspective. You know, don't shop all over the Amazon. Of course, everybody loves to, but, you know, spend wisely. Give your heart wisely in love. People tend to do a little interesting things during a quote-unquote crisis. That's why all these people used to get married right before the husbands, the boys went to war. So just be wise about it. Great opportunities for prosperity and love, but use your head, you know. So with this, I see the restlessness and ambition, desire, lots of desire. Most of the desire is to get back to normal. But I do see an opportunity for a union of souls, per se. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a soul family member is, all right? And I'm going to, really quick, all right? We have thousands of soul family members, and it's when you meet somebody and you have that instant connection with them, you know, like you've known each other forever. Honey, it doesn't mean you got to sleep with all of them. Yeah, we learned that lesson a while back. Okay, but we have this connection with people. We have an instant connection because they're our soul family. They're our brothers and sisters. And we have quite a few that we connect with like that. And there's a really really good possibility of that kind of a connection. It could be a soulmate in the traditional sense of that person who you give your heart and your body to. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It will still be just as fulfilling to have that soul connection, that soul relationship with somebody on a non-physical plane. Okay, so I see the Six of Cups, and what I'm getting here: stop being so restless. Find. We understand, that there is some ambition, some desires here, but you need to step back. What did you do when you were children? Find that childlike innocence. I don't know about you, but maybe you went outside and played with with your bicycle, with a rock, with a badminton set. Try to find those simpler things that made you happy. Go back into that space of the inner child. And really, if you find that childlike innocence in the smallest things that you do, let's just say it's taking a walk and you see a shiny little heart-shaped rock, and get a little joy out of that, you'll open up your heart to open up more of these possibilities coming in. Because look at this. Ooh, can't show that on YouTube. Do you see the Lovers here? And, I'm also getting, for some of you, that you're having this indecision, this challenge about who you want to end up with. That there are a couple of stallions or fillies in that corral together. And you really need to make a decision. Well, you really don't have to make a decision this month, but let's see what happens. Maybe you do have to make a decision because you might be running one of them off. Let's find out. I'm getting mixed messages. So some of you don't have to make a decision and some of you do. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, new ideas, projects, calculated risk-taking. This is good. But taking action, and this action may change the direction of your life. So if you are choosing a particular person in that relationship, it's going to bring you in a different direction, one that could be more amazing than you could possibly imagine. Oh, no, here's your decision. Sorry. Okay, so I've got a couple of spirits going, yes, she is, no, no, yes, yes, no, no. So yes, for some of you, you do have to decide between these two lovers. For a couple of you, you can still have both of them at the same time without disrupting that status quo that you're currently enjoying. So for those of you where you do have to make a decision, your guide is saying, listen, find out a lot more about about both of these individuals through through whatever research you do on the internet, but also through really talking to them and find out what their soul is really like. They call it intimacy because it's in to me see. Find out how deep you can delve into who they are to determine which is the best choice for you. What's the pros and cons? Know all sides. It's not always the person that makes the most money that's the best mate for you. Remember that. Communication is key, especially what are you going to do after that 15 minutes to it or an hour, 6 or 7 times a day. Boy, I've got some really pushy spirits throwing stuff out of my mouth. All right, so in conclusion, the possibility of this really nice love, just do your homework. Which way do you want to go? Because this is about taking new beginnings, but it's also about weighing risks, and just don't go in with your eyes closed. Know where you are. Okay, one of the guys is saying, know where you are in yourself. All right? So your personal development is just as important as whatever you choose in this relationship. As far as opportunities and money, again, on the same flavor, you do have opportunities coming in to make more money or have this, get some offers for interviews this month. Not a bad month at all, really. If you're still out of work, okay, one of the guys said, okay, if you're still out of work, look at your resume again. There's a little trick on the internet to go and put yourself at the top of the database. Change your profile by one word every day and save it. And put yourself at the top so that you'll get more job offers this month. See what other people are writing. See what job descriptions. Okay. So look at the job descriptions that are on the jobs that you're applying for and look at that against your resume, and maybe you need to do some tweaking in order to take that first step to help open that door wide. All right. So the overall energy for this, okay. So the overall energy for this is find the blessings in your current situation. I think this applied. Okay. So for those of you who are out of work, you have your homework. You have the power to help move forward in this area. For those of you who are looking for a good relationship, it looks like some of you have choices. For those of you who have not yet found that perfect person, the universe is asking you to look at yourself and work on yourself so that you learn discernment and be able to call in somebody who is deserving of your love and treat you properly versus the same old crap that you used to have, that you used to get. All right. So guys, thank you for listening to this video on my new channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if it resonates with you, throw a comment below. If you had a little laugh out loud, you can comment about that too. We love it. We love you guys. Gemini, have a delicious October. Take care.